I mean, it's a buzzword, if I'm being honest, but like the intent is, and it serves a purpose, right? There's this concept, like people say, like shift security left, right?
Okay.
And so DevOps is supposed to empower your developers, but it's also supposed to allow you to find bugs earlier. And the stack is security. So if you can start building in security earlier in, make sure that your development platforms are, or environments are secure like your other platforms or other environments, there's advantages to doing that. So really taking security, very seriously in the very beginning, that comes down to, a mixture of hands-on skills and tools that come into play. But that's the idea there, because it should be to some extent common sense, but like the later on that you find a bug or a vulnerability, the more costly it is, right? A vulnerability in your production environment has huge consequences, like lawsuits, potential loss of data. I mean, it could entirely shelf your company. It's certainly and I only see, as we're looking at this AI world, right? We're pushing forward into AI code development tools, which I think it's good. I think it's, and some people hate it, but it's gonna happen. So either get involved, or you're gonna go the way of the dodo. It enhances the need for those kind of tools and skills, because you're building a lot of code that you don't necessarily have hands-on purview to, and we're all aware of the hallucinations and things that happen with even generative AI. But when you're building code, vibe coding, and again, these are really cool things that I think are getting people interested in coding again that hadn't probably for a while. But they do create probably code that isn't structured very well currently, and it doesn't scale. You're going to have a lot of vulnerabilities, and that's where you've got to have that blend of that DevSecOps process to monitor these types of things.